You literally can't make this stuff up. I'm in the middle of teaching the beginner spiritual gifts class, and everybody's in practice exercise in pairs right now, so I'm by myself. Oh my gosh, so one of the people that signed up for the class looked very familiar to me. There's, I think, 10 people in the class, and one of them I had never met before, and the second person I had never met before, but she looked very familiar. So we introduce ourselves. She says where she's from. She's around where I grew up. She says, did you go to this high school? I said, yeah, I did go to that high school. And then I'm looking at her. I'm like, did your last name used to begin with a K? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I know you. Like, we went to high school together. And she's like, yeah, I went to that high school, but I don't recognize you. And I was like, no, I know you. Like, were you in this class? Were you in that class? No. So we start the class. I start going through the class. And I'm like, how did you find me? And she's like, you randomly popped up on my Facebook page today. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then we're doing the meditation, and it came to me how I know her. I had thought of this girl 3 days ago when I was teaching the shadow work class on Thursday night. I thought of this girl because we were talking about, I don't know, the shadow and embarrassing things of our past. And I was thinking about my throat chakra. We were asked to write a eulogy for this speaking class, and I wrote one about my grandfather, and she wrote one about her dad, and we had to we were paired together to edit each other's eulogies. And I remember being super annoying, critiquing her a lot, and basically felt like I was looking back just way overstepping. So I thought of that 3 days ago, right? As we're meditating in the beginner spiritual gifts class, it comes back to me that she was my partner in that class in high school. And after the meditation ended, I was like, Joanna, was your dad a police officer? And she goes, yeah. And she remembered in the meditation too, it was public speaking, wasn't it? And I was like, you are my partner. And she goes, I've thought of you multiple times throughout the years. And I was like, that's wild. I thought of you 3 days ago. And the universe literally brought us together tonight. How wild is that? Out of all of the humans that could have attended the beginner spiritual gifts class tonight, this girl is one of 10 in the class. What are the odds? What are the odds? This life is crazy. I'll tell you that. So cool. And she's loving the class so far. And I'm loving teaching the class. So that's good.